Hey guys, it's Bree and welcome back to another video. Yes, I am recording 2 videos in the same day. No, I don't want any comments about it. In today's video, I will be wrapping up my thoughts on My Broken Mariko by Waka Hirako. Now, this volume is published by Yen Press in a hardcover manga volume. Yes, it is hardcover. That's pretty rare, to be honest. And I don't know if I really like hardcovers, considering that this book will just never fit right in my shelf. Anyways, My Broken Mariko is a wonderful josei, I think, one-shot, written by Waka Hirako, and it features a main character named Tomoyo, whose best friend had suddenly committed suicide, and she found out this fact by seeing a newscast on it, and she was like, "What? I just saw my friend last week, like this doesn't make sense." You find out throughout this volume that Tomoyo knew about Mariko's struggles with her home life. In particular, she had a very abusive dad and a really hard childhood. And you can see Tomoyo's kind of regrets in not helping Mariko more earlier. But basically in the first chapter, she finds out about her friend's death, knows that the ashes are being stored at her abusive dad's house, breaks into the house, steals the ashes at knife point, and escapes and goes on this big road trip to free her friend. Now, this is an immensely emotional volume. I think I cried like 2 separate times. It really hits you, but it is so good. It is such an interesting story. Tomoyo is just a mess, and like her going on this road trip is just like one disaster after another, it feels like. And some people say that this volume kind of has light queer vibes between Tomoyo and Mariko, and I could definitely see that. I don't know if that was entirely the intention, but it's definitely there if you want some of those vibes, I guess. Just an immensely emotional work. This story does not take up the entirety of this volume. At the very end of the volume, there is also a one-shot in here. Yeah, the one-shot in here was some sort of like Western mafia-esque hitman story. It was pretty interesting. Definitely very different tone than My Broken Mariko, but similar in the way that it was just kind of like had characters that were just a mess, I guess. And I mean that in the best of ways, of course. Like, they're intentionally written that way to have these like messy relationships and understandings of the world. I found that Tomoyo in particular as a protagonist was very interesting because she was very crass, loud. She wasn't afraid to be rude. She wasn't afraid to sleep like outside on a bus stop, which is iconic, as well as just get like absolutely drunk out of her mind at a random bar in a small town. Just no regard for her personal safety at all, I would say, but made the volume immensely fun to read, even through all of the very, very densely emotional stuff. I highly recommend checking this out if anything that I said was interesting to you. It is such a good volume, and I think it is worth the price. This volume is so high quality, and yeah. I hope that you enjoyed this little mini review. Let me know if you want to see more of these instead of doing like monthly wrap-ups. And I hope that you have a great day. I will see you in the next video. Bye!